Okay, so it's been a minute.
Yeah, maybe or maybe not. I don't know.
It's been a little bit of a minute.
Yeah.
We're back. It's Two Michelles
One question
podcast. Welcome to it. And today we're going to jump right in because I know this guy, and this guy has a lot to say. He's a very helpful human being. It's Tom Jacobs of Jacobs Financial Services. Hi, Tom.
Hello.
Hi. He's super strong, too. You see him on all those billboards. He's holding those safes.
I know on the... Tom, you started this company 15 years ago?
That's it.
Yeah, 2008.
Yeah.
2008 is when we
2008.
started Jacobs Financial, yeah.
And before we jump into the question, why did you start Jacobs Financial Services? What?
Well, 2008 was a really, really crummy year in the
Yeah.
market.
Yeah.
The great financial reset in America. Unfortunately, the year before was when my parents retired. And I noticed my mom and dad turning into different people, nervous, freaked out, concerned. I stepped in to kind of find out what was going on and realized, oh my God, my mom and dad have lost almost half of everything they have saved for the last 42 years. Their money's all in the market. It's all at risk. This is just insane to me. So that was the original quest to start Jacobs Financial. There's got to be a better way for people to manage retirement dough.
And you didn't even think about it. Your dad didn't talk to you about money at all. You were just kind of like, what? Like you had to ask and then do the research on it.
I was just absolutely shocked. I mean, and my mom and dad are smart people. I mean, they're college educated. They're hard workers. They did all the right things. They saved in their 401k and their 403b. And, they were doing what everybody in this country is doing today, which unfortunately might not be the best thing. So we're the anti-market retirement planning firm. We can show you how you can keep your money growing without taking the risk. We can show you how your money will last for the rest of your life. You'll never run out. The problem is I'm fighting against Wall Street, which is the biggest money propaganda machine on planet Earth.
Right.
And, just think about it. Those guys get paid whether the market's going up, whether the market's going to go down. So their advice is always going to be, let's stay in the market. Let's just shuffle the deck to appease you. And I'm like, hey, that is crazy, man. As we're getting older, we have to take less risk. We have less time to recover. And by the way, there are some great alternatives to the market, which in my opinion are much better, much safer, especially if you're approaching or already retired.
See what you went out and found. So the question today has to be,
how can I retire and be able to do all the things that I still want to do? And not when I'm 90.
Right.
I don't want to retire at 90.
you want to use your money. You want to have a good, nice retirement. Like you want to use it.
Yes, I want to still be able-bodied, active, and I want to travel a lot.
Well, what a great question, because one of the things that I see happening, especially here in West Michigan, this conservative community we're in, so many folks do a great job saving for retirement. They enter retirement, and now they can't spend their money because they're scared. They're scared to death.
What if something happens?
Yeah. Maybe I didn't save enough. What if there's a medical event? Let's not take the trip this year. We'll do it next year. And now we're procrastinating. So here's the answer to the question. You've got to have your retirement money in a spot where it's protected from market declines. Period. You got to. The first thing in a retirement plan is your income stream. And how do we create multiple streams of income that will last forever? So that might look like a Social Security check, a pension check, maybe money out of a fixed indexed annuity. 3 checks bang in your mailbox every month, never go down, never go away. That's one way to have peace in retirement and allow you to spend your money because you're never going to run out.
Okay, but what about like Social Security? Not a guarantee for me, for sure.
That's not a guarantee. And I'm telling folks, if you're retired or you're on the cusp of retirement, I don't think you're going to see any changes to Social Security. I mean, there'd be such a revolt in this country if they changed the rules for folks that are receiving already.
Really?
But for folks like us, 50s, 60s, who knows what that's going to look like down the road. I think there's going to be big changes. So in our planning process, we look at Social Security as gravy. Let's get you covered without Social Security, and that Social Security check's just going to be that extra gravy for you.
The other thing, though, and I know you probably just like me, because when we started working, the 401k was the only thing.
Right.
But the other thing to think about, the other side of that, is when you take your money out of your 401k, if that's where you keep it in your retirement, you want to take a little out, is the taxes on it.
Right.
That's what
No, you
will
can't touch it.
kill you.
Taxes and the penalties. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just all part of this Wall Street casino trap propaganda garbage.
We'll hold your money for you.
It's a rigged system that you can't win. Yeah, you can't touch it till you're 59 and a half or till you're no. I mean, that's just a bunch of garbage. And you don't have any choices within your 401k other than mutual funds, which basically means I've got all of my money in the market.
Yeah.
And that just does not make sense. It's just, let's talk about this. You've heard buy low, sell high.
Sure.
Market right now is at all-time historic highs. People should be taking chips off the table, realizing the gains, but they're doing the opposite. We're chasing the market because our neighbors are getting rich in Enron and Apple and Tesla and Amazon. Nobody wants to miss it. And that fear of missing out is driving the market even higher. Market's going to come down. People are going to freak. But then it's going to bounce back up. We're going to be okay. Then it's going to take another leg down. They're going to freak. And then it's going to bounce back. And people are going to ratchet down significantly. And I'm telling people, look, let's not play that game. Let's protect what matters most. Let's do it now. Let's put it in a spot that's going to avoid any possible decline in your account.
Okay, so talk to me about how that, because I am dumb.
Same. Same. Like
I have a
money
advisor for a reason, and I'm like, hey, girl, you take this and you do what you think I need to do. And she did. She walked me through. I just got her because my life circumstances had changed, and so she asked me some really thoughtful questions, things that made me like, if you were going to die tomorrow, what would you, or you had a year, to talk about these things, like really, like I was sobbing, right, when I was answering these questions, and, to be able to plan for that. But, explain to me, phone call, get it?
Yeah.
Explain to me what you're doing with this money to keep it safe and to keep it growing without putting it in the stock market.
Well, we use insurance-based products. We don't sell securities. We don't sell stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. And again, that's largely because my clients, they're not 20, they're not 30, they're not 40. My clients are folks that are, 55 to 75. They're either approaching or already retired. And it just gets back to that. We believe as you get older, you need to take less risk because you have less time to recover. So we're not using security products, traditional products that most people have their money in. We use insurance-based products. I love annuities. I love fixed indexed annuities. There's different types of annuities. Some are better than others, but there's just so much misinformation about what annuity actually is. The people that don't sell them, Wall Street's going to tell you how bad they are. They're going to tell you, hey, that's a commission-based product and why you do it. Guys, it is such a better deal for the client. And if we have the opportunity to explain that to people and they can see it, they go, oh my gosh, where have you been, Tom Jacobs? Where have you been?
Well, then what is an annuity? Because I don't know. I don't know what that is.
So it's a great question. Annuity, real simple.
I heard it. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
It's a contract with an insurance company. That's all it is. Annuities are manufactured by life insurance companies. It's an insurance product. It's not life insurance. It's an annuity. And the contract with the insurance company says, look, you give us your money, and we will guarantee that you're going to have a guaranteed income based on that pile of money for the rest of your life. Even if you've exhausted all of the money you've given us, you've taken it all out, your income stream is forever. And it's the only place on planet Earth that you can invest money, even if you've taken it all out, plus all of the gains, your income stream is guaranteed forever. And again, that's because this is an insurance product. It's not a security. So if your money's at Edward Jones, and you're taking money out and the market's going up and down and over time you've exhausted that to zero. Well, when you're out, guess what? You're out.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Well, the other thing about that being an insurance product is that, okay, so you put a chunk of money in an annuity and then it's tied to an index like the S&P and so if that goes up, your money grows. Right. The beauty of that is when that goes down, your money stays right where it is because it's short, your money is safe, it's insured. So that's the beauty of that. You don't lose any.
Another way of saying that, because sometimes when people hear the word annuity, and to your point, Michelle, they don't know what the heck an annuity even is.
Right.
They just assume it's a bad thing. Think about this. An annuity is a way that you can invest your money, never go backwards, and only go forwards. So, what's the catch, Tom? You're telling me
I was going to say, why isn't everyone doing this?
I can only make money?
People are.
I can never lose? That's exactly what I'm telling you. But when the market goes up, you go up. I didn't say all the way up. So with the fixed index annuity, there's going to be some sort of a cap, some sort of a limit on what you can make each year. But here's the good news. I am perfectly willing to cap the potential upside for the guarantee of the cap on the downside that says I'm never going to lose. And if you never lose money, you don't have to spend any time making up for losses. If you're not paying crazy fees, you don't need all the up if you get none of the down.
Sure.
Yeah, you don't lose any.
So what age would you feel like it's appropriate for someone to invest in annuities as versus maybe more high risk?
Well, the longer we can keep that money in deferral and not use it and just keep it baking and growing, the better. So, I mean, there's never, it would not be a mistake too early to buy an annuity. But these products are really suited for folks that are entering that retirement phase of the game. I think there might be better places for an accumulation play. And if you're looking for growth, rate of return, that's probably not where we go for an annuity. But, you know, the whole back to that mindset thing, everybody is focused on growth, rate of return, how much money, what's the best spot. And that is super important up to a point. And every family has a point when that is no longer the most important thing. And now the most important thing is I've worked hard, I've saved some dough. How do I keep this money?
I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose it.
And then more importantly than that, what's the distribution plan? And people don't think about the distribution phase of retirement. They're all focused on the accumulation. The distribution phase is way more tricky, and that's why you need me to help you
pay
manage
yourself. Well, help you pay yourself.
Well, you got to understand, how are required minimum distributions going to affect you? What are the tax consequences of pulling out of this account versus that account? What is my income plan? Where am I going to generate income in retirement? Do I pull out of my Roth IRA first, or do I pull out of my traditional or out of my Lake Michigan Max checking account? I don't know, but we want to map that out for your family, help you maximize Social Security, maximize pension decisions, utilize the money you've saved to create income that lasts forever. And I just don't want people looking over their shoulder every day, stressed about what's going on in the market, because there's a better way to retire. And that's the Jacobs Financial Roadmap. Let me help you retire.
So if you say buy low, sell high, so I'm at the highest, let's say I got a whole pile of money in my 401k right now and it's high, I want to sell. And what about, that's high, but I learned something. Taxes are low right now.
Yeah.
So with that combination.
Yeah.
Sell now.
You're talking about a Roth conversion now, girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because taxes are the lowest they're going to be, I think. I think taxes are only going to go up, and they're super low right now.
I agree with you. Taxes in the United States now, federal tax brackets, they're as low as they have been in the last 60 stinking years. I mean, the last 60 years, taxes have never been lower than they are right now. Now is the time to convert your tax-deferred retirement accounts into Roth accounts. No question about it.
Is it true that taxes used to be, way back when our great-grandparents, 90%?
Yeah, it sure is.
So when your great-grandfather made $100, he brought home 10.
That's insane.
That shocked me.
Well, and like even interest rates are insane to me.
Yeah.
Like where they were like 13%.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine?
But taxes, right? I mean, even like in the 60s, they were like 60%. Weren't they big? Yeah. They were like a ton.
Wow.
They are the lowest they have been in 60 years. That's all I know. I believe taxes are going up. There's a lot of debate on that, but if you can show me how taxes don't go up when we owe $38 trillion to China, our entitlement programs are out of control.
We're in a lot of debt.
We're spending more money than we're making. We continue to do that. I mean, taxes are going up, guys. Don't kid yourself.
Yeah. So, and then I guess, how do you plan? Like I want to have a lot of money. Right?
You want to have a lot of money when you retire, right?
Like, and I'm on a fixed income at this point, and my side hustle isn't producing the way I would like it to. But like, how do I does the time when I retire change? Like, what changes do I need to make sure that I can do things well and have good? Like, I'm not going to live to be 100. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah,
but I want to be able to take care of my health and myself and live good. But that's a long time, right? If I'm retiring at be 30, even 70, if I live to 90, that's
20 years. Yeah.
Of things.
And, the way medical advances are happening at warp speed right now, who knows how long we're going to be. I was just listening to a podcast the other day. A guy's totally convinced that he's going to live to be 135 years old
Oh,
based on
God,
genetic,
help
based on
us.
genetic
don't wanna.
testing and all
I
stuff.
don't
And
wanna.
I'm like,
No.
dude,
No.
wow.
The
wow,
minute
wow.
I can't remember something, which is going to be coming soon, I'm
Right.
either jumping off a building or
Well, right. It's like your body deteriorates, like you're in pain. Like, there's just all these things that you start falling apart. I'm like, man, 135.
So the answer to the question,
Yeah.
really depends on the person and how old they are and what retirement looks like when they get there eventually. But for people in their 50s, here's something I'm going to say to you, and this is going to be controversial, but here's what I would tell you. Stop contributing to your 401k tomorrow. Don't put any money in there ever again the rest of your life, period, except if your company matches.
Yeah.
If they match, we want to contribute up to the match. We're going to take all the free money we can get, but not one penny more.
Yep.
And we're going to keep saving the money we would have saved in our 401k, but we're going to save that outside of our company in our own Roth IRA. And that Roth IRA, as we're saving in that darn thing, the money's growing not tax deferred for later. It's growing 100% tax free. Down the road, when we take the money out of the Roth, it's also 100% tax free. So let's start saving in tax-free accounts as opposed to taxable, and do that now. So that would be tip number one.
Wow.
Stop saving in your company retirement plan, save in your own plan, turn it into a Roth.
have your own control.
Yeah.
Have your own control. It takes all the handcuffs off. You have better access to your money, more investment choices, lots of things you can do. And we'll help you map that out. And there's a strategy to convert your existing retirement accounts. Because you asked me earlier, what if I've already built this bubble, which a lot of people have built some nice nest eggs. Well, now we got to defuse that tax bomb. And we do that by Roth conversions. And we just slowly convert that pile into a Roth. And the way we convert it is just really based on your tax brackets and how much we can convert without throwing you into higher tax brackets. And we do that over time.
So you move the chunk out of your 401k into a Roth. And typically there's a limit on what you can put in a Roth, but isn't there no limit on what you can convert?
Great. That's perfect.
Look at you.
Exactly
Look at
right.
you knowing the things.
That's exactly right.
I read Tom's book. I swear to God, there's nothing you can. There's
so
no limit
impressed.
because Roth they don't want to give you tax-free money. The government doesn't want to do
Right?
it. This
Oh,
guy
God, no.
Roth came up with it, so you can only put this much, but you can convert.
You can convert your
Crap.
existing accounts.
Yeah,
you can
So your
convert
401k.
there's
I've
no
done
limits.
that. Yeah. A
Yeah.
lot of time when I've left a job,
Yeah.
take my 401k,
Yeah.
put it into a Roth. Yes.
Yes,
I
that's
have done
very,
those things.
very
Yeah.
smart move.
And I'm still not rich.
No, but it's rich doesn't. It's just being able to make it to the end
I
comfortably.
want to travel. I want to travel and not worry. And
Yeah.
I am sitting, I really want to plan a trip to New York to take my daughter to her senior year in January because it's cheaper. But I am so because who wants to go to New York in January? No one. I can't pull the trigger because I'm so scared. And just the volatility in my life too. It's just a lot of that too. But
Yeah.
I don't want to have that fear every time I plan a trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know.
Period. End of story. I want to go travel and do what I want and not worry about it. I don't buy a lot of things. I like to go out to eat. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so me, when you bought your own house, you did it all on
Yes.
you. I will say this. I don't, when you say you don't want to get all worried about it, but it is a good feeling when you know that you have some money that is safe. Cause I actually put some money in an annuity and I really did feel relieved after that. It's the truth.
Yeah.
So
Do you have do you have a Roth too and all of that?
I don't have a Roth, but I have an annuity. But no,
Okay.
I don't. I have to do all that still too. I'm with you. I got to do stuff too, but
Retirement planning is a process, man.
Yeah,
It's a
it's-
process. And most people, not most, but an awful lot of people never start the process just because they're intimidated.
same. That was me.
I don't understand this
Ugh.
kind of crap. I don't want to go be sold something. I don't want to sit through a timeshare
Sure.
presentation. I
my
tell
God.
people, look, guys, we try and make it as comfortable as possible. Warm cookies, flowers, conversation. Come on in, bring your dog. I mean,
Oh,
let's just see what's cooking, man. And let us see what we can do to help you. And I tell people this every day. I've got 2,683 clients. 2,683 clients as of this second. Let me say it another way. I've retired 2,863 times. You get one shot. There's a pretty darn good chance that I can help you.
Yeah.
But the only way I can help you is if you call me. So don't be afraid to call. Let's eat some cookies. Let's just see what's cooking. Let me
Okay,
see if
but-
there's something I can do to help.
let me talk about kids, the younger people. because that should also be addressed because, we're talking 50 and up and blah, blah, blah. So someone's 20 years old. I work with a lot of these people who are just starting out, and you talk about people not wanting to start the saving process. Let's just reiterate how important it is to start that. And how do you begin?
Well, there's lots of ways to begin. The one I'm bashing 401ks for a lot of different reasons, but the one benefit of a 401k, it's a forced structured savings plan. You don't even see the money. It comes out of your check and it happens systematically every pay period. That is the biggest benefit. So if you are disciplined enough, and if you're not, you need to be, you need to systematically save a percentage of your check every month, have it come out before it hits your checkbook so you don't see it. Open up a Robinhood account, open up there's all different places where you can open up accounts so that you can start investing. Lots of different places you can invest the money. The younger you are, the more aggressive you can be.
There you go.
It's pretty simple stuff.
Perfect.
Math. All right. And I need to say this, if you do go with Jacobs Financial Services, the best staff. I mean, I know the staff personally, and they are I keep showing up there. Next week, I'm coming on Monday. You know why? Because they pass out pumpkin pies on Thanksgiving week to all of their clients. He's so great. The greatest trips. He's so good to their clients. Their staff, but the team is fantastic there. I guess I should say team because they do all work together. They're amazing. It's an amazing group of people, tons of young people, tons of women, it's just fun. And so that's coming up Monday. You're passing out.
Yay.
But so it is the best.
You had me at cookies.
You had her at cookies. But thanks.
And I can bring my dog.
You can bring your dog.
Yeah,
we'll put all the info, how to get a hold of Tom above and below. And you're welcome. Let's just say that you're welcome on this Retire. Don't forget, if you have a question for us, send us a question, subscribe, all the things, right?
Yes. And we have been consistent, right? We'll just keep going.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
We're good.
Okay.
2 Michelles, 1 question. Thanks, Tom Jacobs.
2 Michelles, 1 Tom.
Good. That was good. Yeah.